Flippin'. I'm in Flippin', Kentucky. Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I'm Elise, translator, writer, and editor with 20 working languages, and this is the stream where we're going to play some GeoGuessr, and we're going to look at some more of the best and perhaps not so best of language learning YouTube. So let's get stuck in, shall we? Roads, PF, estamos en Chile. No necesito que me digan nada más. Américo Vespucio, estamos en Santiago, weón. Y yo sé exactamente dónde nos encontramos. Estamos en la circunvalación Vespucio. I know exactly where this is. What is that? Escuela Militar. Okay, yeah, I know where this is. Just from that PF logo, I can tell where we are. And the fact that it's Américo Vespucio. Estamos en el barrio alto. Okay, Vespucio. Now, just find Cummins, Aníbal Pinto. We're looking for the military academy, Escuela Militar. Lo Cruzat, Quilicura. Okay, we're a bit too far north. Okay, yeah. Cerca del barrio El Golf será Cristóbal Colón. This is Santiago de Chile, in the part where all the rich white people live. Alcántara. Escuela Militar. Ahí estamos. Yep, there we go. Main entrance to the Escuela Militar Libertador Bernardo O'Higgins. A few years ago, an explosive device went off. What do they call what there? In the metro station. At this stop, and the media said it was definitely anarchists because they found whole wheat bread on the premises. And when you get into this part of Santiago, it is where the old money is. It is very children of the corn. There we go, Metro Escuela Militar. $49.99. Yes, I like when I've occasionally had GeoGuessr drop me in bits of Santiago that I've spent a fair bit of time in. That is not a particular area where I've spent time, but I passed that station a lot on the way to, there's this Italian grocery in Las Condes, which is very much in the Children of the Corn district. Okay, this is the wrong way to go, so we're gonna start over. Where they're very nice and have all the ingredients that I need. Like, okay, there was the constitutional referendum a few years ago in Chile, the sort of attempt to sedate the rebellion that was going on at the time. And the first stage of it was just to vote on whether the Pinochet constitution should be abolished and replaced with something else. Literally every single district in all of Chile, from the desert all the way down to the Arctic, voted yes, except for 3 districts: Vitacura, Las Condes, and I think El Arrayán. Oh no, Lo Barnechea. which are all in the Children of the Corn part of Santiago that I was just describing to you. The only places. Okay. Where Dünya Alışveriş Merkezi. That means World Trade Center. Like, you go there and you almost feel like somebody is going to be, like, taking out hair swatches and making sure you're blonde enough to be in the neighborhood. It is actually quite creepy. Okay, did not do well on Turkey because there was just very little scope to move around, but this feels like the US or Canada. Clear Run Baptist Church. So, well, wherever we are, we're in some place called Clear Run, I guess. One of the wild things about the ruling class in Chile is just how few last names they have. There are like 5 last names. Yeah, I kind of lean towards US as well. And it's all just combinations. I mean, the whole political class, it's like the same surnames from one generation to the next. There's always a Lave, there's always a Frey. You know, there's going to be a Harpa someplace, an Errázuriz, an Irarrázaval, which is a tongue twister of a name that is also a metro station. Mm. 35 miles an hour, that's, yeah, miles an hour, yeah, we're in the US. I'm gonna say, I feel like this could be Midwestern, maybe Kentucky, possibly, I mean, Indiana isn't quite this interesting landscape-wise. Possibly Ohio? I don't know. We'll see. We'll get something more than this. But yeah, we are 100% in the US. The speed limits always clear that up quickly. Tooth Acres Lane? I don't want to know how they got that name. That sounds fucked up. Tooth Acres. 270 area code. How are you defining upper and lower Midwest? I've not heard those terms before. Yeah, this isn't Iowa or Indiana. I could see it being parts of Ohio, Kentucky, definitely. I don't know, possibly Tennessee. Bits of Missouri that it could be, I guess. Not so much, Nippon Yusen Kaisha. Just a Japanese shipping container just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I could see it being Southern Ohio. Definitely. Clear Run, though. That does not ring any bells to me. Mount Moriah. Ah, okay. Gingivitis Road and Scurvy Street. I mean, I do not want to know how that got the name Tooth Acres. Because it's like, I mean, unless that was just where some old timey quasi dentist was located, or something. But other than that, all the explanations I can think of are like genocidal. And even old-timey dentistry is in itself disturbing. I mean, honestly, new-timey dentistry, I mean, to me anyway, requires half an oral midazolam to get through. It's very pretty. It's a nice little drive. Ciao, Santiago. Let's just have a little punch, shall we? Clear run. I'm just looking. Oh, yes, that's right. That's what it was. Penile. There's a part of Louisville called Penile. That was something I discovered on a previous journey through GeoGuessr. And not far from Penile, Kentucky, just on the other side of the Ohio River, there is a Got Junk location in Indiana. It also borders on Edgewood. Yeah, no, but I saw Louisville, and I wanted to remind myself what was the place name that the dick-related place name that I had remembered seeing there the last time that GeoGuessr had taken me to Kentucky. Well, is there a main road anywhere near here? I have no idea. Probably not as hard as Edgewood. Bluegrass Roofing Company. Okay, yeah. Definitely in Kentucky then. Beach Bend. Anna, Asphalt, Windyville, Lindsayville, Brownsville. Pig. There's just a town called Pig. I wonder, do they have a police station in Pig? No, they don't seem to have a police station in Pig. That's a pity. Knob? What the fuck? What the fuck, Kentucky? Knob Lick? You're gonna have a place called Knob Lick? Right by Wisdom, too. Like, you're killing me, Kentucky. Right by Weed. Just a town called Weed. Flippin'. I'm in Flippin', Kentucky. There's Dry Fork. Temple Hill. I wonder how they pronounce étoile in that part of Kentucky. I have a feeling they do not pronounce it étoile. Like these place names. Bugtussle, right on the boundary with Tennessee. There's a place called Bugtussle, which sounds like a rejected, like an early draft of the script of Aliens. So is this going to be a stand-up thing, or is this just going to be a bug tussle? And then they realized that just didn't sound very good. And so they said bug hunt instead. Knoblik is right near breeding. I mean, who knows? Maybe it means exactly what it sounds like. Maybe when they named it, yeah, whoever colonized it had just had a pleasant experience and decided to name this spot after it. Yeah, Bugtussle does sound cute. Sounds like what the cicadas out back are getting up to right now. Okay, we're just gonna have a punt at this point. $46.90. And there was a weird head thing there. For a second, I've not seen that before. Yeah, not my best score by any stretch of the imagination, thanks to Russia. Thanks, Russia.